When was Apple Inc. founded? B. 1976. What was the first successful product developed by Apple under Steve Jobs? A. Macintosh. Which famous ad campaign was launched by Apple during Steve Jobs' era? A. Think Different. Which revolutionary product was introduced by Apple in 2001? B. iPod. Who was Steve Jobs' co-founder at Apple Inc.? B. Steve Wozniak. In what year did Steve Jobs return to Apple Inc. after being ousted? A. 1996. Which operating system did Apple introduce in 2001? B. Mac OS. What was the name of the music store launched by Apple in 2003? A. iTunes. Which Apple product was famously announced by Steve Jobs as a revolutionary mobile phone in 2007? A. iPhone. In what year did Steve Jobs pass away? B. 2011. Who took over as CEO of Apple after Steve Jobs? A. Tim Cook. Which product was launched by Apple after Steve Jobs' passing? B. Apple Watch. What year did Steve Jobs step down as CEO of Apple? B. 2011. Which Apple co-founder continued to work at the company after Steve Jobs? A. Steve Wozniak. What was the first major product release under Tim Cook's leadership? A. iPhone 4S. Who was the lead designer at Apple after Steve Jobs? B. Jony Ive. What was the first product launch event after Steve Jobs' passing called? C. Let's Talk iPhone. Which Apple product was released on the 30th anniversary of the company? B. iPad 2. Who was appointed Chief Design Officer at Apple following Steve Jobs' era? B. Jony Ive. Which product line did Apple introduce in 2007 that revolutionized the smartphone industry? A. iPhone. What is the name of Apple's virtual assistant? A. Siri. Which of the following is not a product category of Apple? B. Pixel. Which famous investor famously supported Apple during their difficult times in the 1990s? A. Warren Buffett. In which year did Apple become the first trillion-dollar company? B. 2018. What is the name of Apple's music streaming service? B. Apple Music. Which Apple product is known for its sleek design and thin profile? A. MacBook Pro. What is the most recent product category introduced by Apple? B. Apple Glasses. What is Apple's main focus for future plans? C. Service expansion. Which area does Apple plan to invest more in? A. Healthcare technology. What is Apple's approach towards environmental sustainability? C. Commitment to sustainability. What is one of Apple's key goals for the future? C. Reduce carbon footprint. Which sector is Apple aiming to revolutionize in the future? A. Education. What is Apple's approach to innovation in the coming years? B. Ramp up innovation efforts. What is one area where Apple plans to expand globally? B. Financial services. What is Apple's stance on diversity and inclusion in their future plans? B. Integral part of company culture. Which aspect of customer experience is Apple aiming to enhance in the future? C. User interface design. What is one area where Apple is expected to release groundbreaking products in the future? A. Virtual reality.